The only way y'all can show Burna Boy that he is not bigger than the program is by you guys not showing up for his concert, okay? Cancel the ticket, get your money back, get a refund for those concerts. He's coming to DC soon, and I hope that the DMV area gets their money back and not even show up for the concert. Because what he did was disrespectful and humiliating, and instead of him just apologizing, he just pretty much said, I don't care, okay? I don't care. You still paid for the tickets. Y'all still came to the concert. I'm still getting my money. I don't care. Once the tickets are bought, he doesn't care. But y'all need to show him that this is America and we do care. We do care about each other. We expect the artists that we support to care about us too. So since you want to act like you're bigger than the program, we're going to show you guys who are the real bosses, the fans. Cancel your ticket. Get your money back. Don't go to that stupid concert. Let him sing to his mom since he's so obsessed with her.
You know, one thing I've realized about a lot of us Africans is that we think we can actually go anywhere and just misbehave. In Africa, you can do certain things and nobody is ready to call you out. But why would you carry the same bad character to another man's country, a country that is not your motherland, that is not your fatherland, and you're still acting anyhow? And that is why Burna Boy is facing all this backlash now. First, it was Tyler. Now it's Burna Boy. And if we are being honest, someone else will be next if this behavior continues. Now, Black Americans are already talking, they're already boycotting, and they are saying African artists have a lot of disrespectful tendencies. And honestly, they are not lying. Because you can't go to another country and behave like you are above everyone else. That attitude doesn't fly over there. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And moving forward, let's see what the Black Americans are saying about this. And do also let me know what you guys think in the comment section.
I'm here to talk about the thing that's happening with Burna Boy. I don't like what the media outlets are doing, like all the gossip pages. Maybe it's the gossip pages. I keep seeing them say all the African Americans are sabotaging Burna Boy for his concert, for the way he reacted with that couple at the concert. Let's not make it only a thing about African Americans. This is everybody that has sense is outraged about the thing that he did. Another thing, I'm seeing people make posts about how they want to buy out the tickets for his concerts, go there and sleep. Why are you buying money? I mean, why are you spending money for that man anyway? Like, the thing to do is to not spend money, not to go to that concert. Just let the tickets just be there. Like, don't spend money at the concerts. It's not making sense. That's my 2 points. It's not only African Americans that are doing these things. It's everybody. Don't spend your money on that man, period.
I just saw a clip of Burna Boy's concert in Houston, and there were so many empty seats. Houston, bro. I call Houston Lagos 2.0. There are so many Nigerians in Houston. And you basically had an empty arena or a venue. Welcome to America, where cancel culture really does exist. And what's funny is you asked them to cancel you. You challenged the internet and everyone that thought you was wrong to cancel you. And you thought they weren't gonna listen. This is not Nigeria. That lady was grieving her daughter's father. And she was exhausted. You were also late. So that's why she fell asleep. That's what the fuck you get. And them apologies on your IG story was trash. Which, I mean, you know, it's basically like trying to get a Nigerian man to apologize for anything. Like, let's keep it a whole stack. But that's what you get. Houston. And you got more shows coming up. I don't know if you've probably already done Atlanta. I'm curious if you're gonna get as big of a turnout in the other highly populated Nigerian areas like Atlanta, like New York, the DMV, Houston, and you couldn't fill that place out. That's funny.
I stopped being surprised by Burna Boy's behavior when Stefan Don came on here and said that he was a mama's boy. That's all I need to hear. Because the way that West African moms will enable and baby their sons and put so much pressure on their daughters, it's no surprise. It's no wonder he's the way he is. It's like, it's not surprising at all.
Like, that man has probably taken zero accountability his entire life. I already know it, because once I found out that his mom, he's a mama's boy. West African dudes, especially Nigerians who are mama's boys, biggest red flag. And this is coming from someone who was like a really big Burna Boy fan, like at some point in my life. Like, African Giant was one of my top 10 albums for a while, but honestly his music ain't as good as it used to be, and honestly his just arrogant attitude has just completely ruined everything for me. Like, honestly, at this point I'm not even surprised at anything he does.
Burna Boy saying, I am not forcing anybody to be my fan, and I don't want broke fans, is a clear example of Burna Boy's arrogance. I keep on saying this. This is not the first time Burna Boy has shown the world how arrogant he is. It is not. Bro, there's a media personality in Nigeria that just writes a book about Burna Boy and how arrogant he is, and has been actually. This same Burna Boy has kicked people on stage. This same Burna Boy has slapped people. This same Burna Boy has kicked people out of his show. Not even one. In fact, the one that's trending right now by the Colorado one wasn't even the main one. I think there was another one that happened last year. Look, DJ Lambo, who's like part of his team right now as like what, tour DJ or whatever, he cursed her out on the stage too. That was like years ago. He cursed her out, and I think that is the guilt that made him bring her on his team. Look, the Burna Boy brand has been chaotic, and honestly he has built his whole brand on arrogance, and I would say it works for him. It does, because he owns up to it. He lets everybody know that, yeah, I'm an asshole, I'm gonna be an asshole, and that's good. But I'll tell you this, the reason why this branding will continue to work for Burna Boy, it's because we don't have a cancel culture based on the behaviors the artists put out, especially if it's a male artist. And that takes us a whole different conversation that I don't want to go into. But being a male artist, it's hard to cancel somebody like that, because the behavior he puts out, people could easily let it go because they're like, oh, he's a guy. Reason number two why it will be hard to cancel Burna Boy is because you will all continue going to that show. You will all continue going there. They'll be kicking your faces, slapping you guys, kicking you guys out of the show, and you guys will still keep on going there. You are the problem. Because guess what? Even after he said what he said, there are people in the comments that are more like, yep, he said it. I still Burna Boy stan. So what are we doing?
This is what happens when you are not humble in life. When you're not humble, this is the outcome of it. Because now people ain't fucking with you, Burna Boy. You wanted to kick out the woman for sleeping, not knowing what she had gone through. Now you're going to suffer, and now you're going to lose money from it. That's your own business. Sometimes when people actually forget where they come from and forget the struggle that they went through in order to reach the success that they're fulfilling now, this is why God always says to remain humble. Because what God can give, what's the answer? Oh, he could take it away. And look how many, look. Come look. There's barely anyone there to see you. And this is Burna Boy we are talking about. Burna Boy, who has sold out many arenas before in the past. People ain't fucking with you right now because you wanted to be greedy. You wanted to think you're above the program. Ain't nobody above anybody. You don't know what that woman had gone through. You don't know what she had went through. And the fact that you kicked her out for sleeping, she paid her hard-earned money to come see you. If she wanted to sleep throughout the whole of the thing, then she could have slept. If you're coming out late or if you're just not doing your part, cool. Then, okay, she's sleeping. That means to her, maybe you're not performing your best. Or maybe she's just tired. But that's her money. I would have, you know what? Security would have literally had to drag me. They would have to drag me out. I'm paying my money and you're telling me to get out. I would have sat there. I would have said, and you know what? All the pick-me people that was like, get out. Nah, you lot should have supported. You lot were there. I know you're there to see Burna Boy, but you should have supported that woman there, man. Foul play.
Americans that don't understand the whole Burna Boy situation. Burna Boy is basically Nigerian Chris Brown. That's the like when he had pulled out the pew in front of a woman because she rejected him. I knew what time he was on, and I didn't want any part of that. That's why I don't support him. But then again, a lot of y'all Americans, y'all support Chris Brown, so go ahead and do whatever y'all gonna do like usual.
Everybody talking about they canceled Burna Boy. As a proud hoe, I canceled Burna Boy when he didn't get that Lambo. Don't no motherfucking man get to dick and dive and get money from me or me listen to his music. You dick and died on a professional in my field? Oh, you're crazy. You gotta go. We don't promote dick and divers. We don't do that. You have to go. His end, it was then that Lambo, and then he wrote a song about it. He was so bold. He thought he was Future. I think Burna Boy thinks he's Future. But the thing is, Future gives money, comes through. I don't think you've heard one bitch tell you that Future is a renegger. I was done then because I'm like, okay, maybe he's trying to be Future. So when he did that to that girl, y'all are late. I don't even play him on my fucking playlist.
I don't know what y'all talking about. Cancel Burna Boy. I been canceled Burna Boy a long time ago. Y'all remember when he did that bullshit with I Get, where he had sex with the people's daughter and then turn around, had sex with the people's daughter, promised her a Lamborghini, turn around, didn't buy it, then wrote a music, for the girl. Oh, that was enough for me. Burna Boy story, I just deleted it after that. It was a wrap after that. Me support you, Burna Boy. Me that know you can fuck bitches and not get us on your money. You're not empowering my women. Oh, yeah. Sing the music by yourself. And that song was fun. I listened to it. I'm not that, but that was the last music I listened for him. I didn't like the idea at all. I did not like the idea at all. And then he went on the American born in what the name Casanat. No, not Casanat. It'll Playboy Max. He went Playboy Max something. Davido, what be Davido? Labyrinth Davido, my cousin Davido. Send his hard-earned sweat cash money, to the I guess to the program Playboy Max. He sent, I guess, 150 sub. I don't even know what the sub stand for or how much. You paying bill? Hold on. Yeah, I don't know what sub. I don't know sub how much dollar the sub can be. Marcel, you made another game. I kick you that one football. You're not let my behavior. You're one if I mean I won't point you. Okay. But the fact of the matter is, my cousin Davido sent Burna Boy subs. And instead of his monkey behind talking about thank you, he gonna say, nah. Who? Davido and Davido is doing nah so? Oh, you better dress back. Nah, go be nay on that side. Sheep like you. OBO, by the shit.
Let's start this out by saying I do not like Burna Boy. I have always disliked Burna Boy. I never had a valid reason, but here we go. So apparently a few days ago, he kicked somebody out of his show because they were falling asleep. He refused to continue performing until that person was out. And if that person was me, they would have had to forcefully, I'm talking in cuffs, forcefully remove me from that concert. Or else me and him would have just been having a standoff. You not performing, I'm not leaving, because who do you think you are? I pay my money to be here. If I want to sleep, I can sleep. It is not impacting your performance at all. And I was watching a video, I can't remember the creator, but she was talking about like how entertainers think they're bigger than the program. And this is an example of that. That person is putting money in your pockets, not the other way around. Like, I don't know much about contracts, but I'm pretty sure if he legit had refused to perform, he wouldn't have gotten paid for that show because you were contracted to perform and you didn't. There was no reason why you couldn't perform, but you didn't. Therefore, we're not paying you. Am I right? So again, the power is in the hand of the consumer. Like, let's wake that up.
Burna Boy gives me the vibe of a man that would cheat on you, get caught, and then gaslight you into believing that you made him cheat on you because of your actions. Because a man of his caliber cannot be held accountable for his actions because he is Burna Boy. He really gives me the vibe of someone that grew up as a child that always got their way and was always doing stuff and never being held accountable for their actions, never being held accountable for and suffer the consequences of their actions. So he just gets away with everything he does because he's him. Even though he has reached where he has reached in his success in his career in his life, he still feels this huge ego that he's supposed to be arrogant because he deserves everything in life and everything in life deserves him.
When you leave your country and step into another person's space, you are representing more than just yourself. And when African artists go out there and start misbehaving, it doesn't just affect them, it affects all of us. Now, Black Americans have every right to call it out, especially when they are the ones paying for the shows, supporting your music, and opening their spaces for African artists to shine. Respect is a two-way street. So honestly, if they say they are boycotting, I can't even blame them because the truth is you can't demand love from a community you don't respect. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you agree with the boycott? Do you think African artists need to do better? And make sure you like this video, share to people that needs to see it, and also subscribe to help the channel grow. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.